Hi, I'm here to read a letter from Kristen, who, for reasons of anonymity, preferred not to be on camera, but she wanted to share these thoughts to those of you who are struggling and have lost hope. She writes, "Tonight I am sad, yet hopeful. I feel alone, I feel discouraged, but I feel peace. It was a slip-up that came so unexpectedly. After all this time, why now? Just after a wonderful vacation, I had felt so free and happy. I have been told that acceptance is a way out of the pain. Well, I will accept my struggle. I will accept that I had a bad day, that perfect eating is impossible, and that I am human and not a robot. And this means sometimes I don't know what I need, and I might eat too much. My eating disorder can so quickly and powerfully convince me that I have no choices, or that I am alone, the only person in the world. That is how it feels. But I know that I am not alone. I have help. I have people who love me and who care about me, if only I'll pick up the phone and call. I have amazing professionals who can give me perspective, who can tell me that I'm okay, that I will get through this. And so I rely on them. I trust them because my thoughts aren't trustworthy right now. It was so hard to get out of bed this morning. I wanted to stay asleep because my dreams were better than the nightmare I knew I would face when I woke up. The remorse and the guilt. I felt that I had ruined my progress in recovery and was on my way back to the bottom of the pit. But here's the thing. The reason I can sit here today and maybe share something good with you is because I have hope. I have been given new eyes to see things in new and amazing ways. I now know that if I am patient and wait until this horrible nightmarish feeling goes, it will pass. I will once again be moving in the right direction. I'm beginning to see now that I do not have to do anything to make up for my slip. Trying to only makes things worse. If I accept where I am, who I am, then I can pick up where I left off in my recovery, and that is okay. Here's a big thing that's starting to change in my life. I'm starting to see my scars, those painful things in my life, the regrets, the failures, the slips, as more beautiful than the illusion of perfection that I've been chasing, because these things make me who I am. This new realization alone has brought freedom into my life. It's healed so much of my past, and I guess that's what I mean by new eyes. It's impossible for me to separate my recovery from my relationship with God. Before, I used to depend on other people to take my pain or to fix me, or I would rely on my own efforts, claiming that I could overcome this on my own. But now, I look to God to hold me in the hard times. I keep giving Him my burden because He can take it, and I know that He cares for me. I rely on Him to make sense out of this thing that is so baffling, to make good out of something so horrific. I don't know if you can relate to any of this. Having an eating disorder has been the hardest thing that I've ever walked through, and sometimes I'm barely crawling. There were so many times when I did not think I would make it, when I did not know if I could get out of bed, when I just wanted to die and find rest. So I tell you this only to say, there is hope. You can be healed. Your life is precious. Thank you for listening to part of my story. Kristen.